What's up, everyone? We're back. Omni Contraction Training, Day 2, Week 3. Today's all about isometric day. We're kicking things off. You know, we got to start with the ankle, the foot complex. Right here, we got some bent knee, single leg calf raises. Really like to load these up with that band pressure here. Sometimes it's hard to get weight and let it feel like you're getting a good training effect when I'm using dumbbells or weights. The bands feel really good for this exercise. You see here, I'm kind of leaning forward. I'm making sure that knee's past the toe. I'm iso holding the reps. Next, we have gliding hamstring curls. I'm using these jammer arms. You could use TRXs. I'm making sure my hips are up on this little mini plyo box, and I'm curling my legs in, trying to hold these positions for 1-2 count. Man, this is really, really difficult, but it lights up the hips and the hamstrings. Try these bad boys out. I'm telling you. All right, moving on to some groin work. Copenhagen's with an iso squeeze at the top. Man, these are undefeated when it comes to groin strength. Making sure your hips stay in a line. What I like to say is head to heel, strong as steel. That makes sure my hips are in, my shoulders are back, and I'm in a straight line from that heel to my ear. Really good for the groin. Man, it's challenging, but it lights those groins up. Great little core as well. And then I'm finishing off this activation circuit with some iso hold, cable, face pull, getting some external rotation in there as I pull through my eyes. All right, just that little extra of an external rotation makes all the difference in the world. All right, I'm squeezing at the top. I'm not just hitting a rep, I'm iso holding. I'm hitting 2 rounds of this activation circuit, and I'm ready to go. My primers, all right, I'm getting in an iso hold lunge, and I'm quick switching. Right here, I'm using some weight. I got about a 50-pound medicine ball or slam ball. I'm pairing that with some iso hold box jumps. You can use dumbbells to your side. You can go body weight, whatever you need to do. I'm getting down in that bottom position, and I'm holding right before I take off. Why are we doing this? On isometric day, we want to think about putting more force into the ground. In order to do that, I'm going to have to stay into the ground longer. So we're thinking longer ground contact times. That's opposite of our eccentric day where we're quick. Pairing this with dead stop, jammer, push jerk. I can use barbell here, dumbbells here. I like the jammer arms because it's not directly overhead, a little bit easier on my shoulders. But the key is here, I'm stopping, I'm dead stop, and I'm pushing through, all right? Exercises that are gonna make me have my feet longer in the ground, and I'm applying more force for longer periods of time. This is gonna help with my force, right? So if I need strength, these are great exercises to do that. That's why I love the Omni Contraction Phase, because it forces you to hit everything. So if I'm weak in one area, I know I'm hitting it. If I'm good in one area, well, heck, I'm just gonna get even better at it. See here with the pause, box jumps. Hey, I can still be athletic, but I'm just applying more force on the ground on this day. Dead stop, push jerks, split jerks, however you wanna do these. Apply more force on the ground, longer ground contact times, and get after it. I hit 3 rounds of these 3 exercises at 3 to 5 reps each. Then I am on to some grip strength. Love hitting grip strength on the middle of the week. It just lets me see where I'm at from a fatigue standpoint, as well as do I have any shoulder issues going on? Is left and right, are they way off? And to be honest with you, if I'm getting stronger, my grip's gonna go up. Great way to test if you're getting stronger. Now we're on to the main lifts. I have heels elevated, pause, front squat. Love this. Heels elevated, I'm gonna get more depth. I'm gonna get more range of motion. I'm gonna get that quad a little bit more. And then, man, this is just a hard exercise, good quality strength training. I'm at a stage descending protocol, just like I did on day 1, 2 sets of 5. Then I'm hitting 2 sets of 3, pairing this with a 1-arm pause row. Notice here that I'm forearm supported. Why that? Because I'm going to get more range of motion with that kettlebell or that dumbbell, whatever you're using, if my chest is closer to parallel to the floor. All right, so my hips are up, my chest is dang near parallel to the floor, and allows for more range of motion. I'm getting a real good squeeze at the top. You see here, here's a good look at the front squat. Man, I'm getting down there and I'm holding 3-second count and I'm driving up. I hit 2 sets of 5, then I'm bumping up the weight and I'm hitting 2 sets of 3. Just like we talked about with the incline bench press, that big jump from 5 to 3, that's gonna elicit more motor units. That's gonna call out for more muscle activation, more muscle fibers to be attacked. Advanced training protocols with this stage descending 5-5-3-3. Here's my last set. It's week 3. I'm getting after it. Going 275. Let's get a 3 count. 1, 2, 3. Drive up. Bam. Hitting 3 reps. This is good, solid training right here. No doubt about it. Let's go. Come on. Finish. Stay tight. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Drive up. Oh, yeah. That'll way to finish. And then our back end circuit. We're going to do an alternating overhead press, alternating at the top. Why at the top? It just allows for more shoulder stability with that hand that's up. That's working that shoulder girdle. And the one that's working and going down, I'm still pausing at the bottom, really kind of focusing on the theme of isometric day. And then I love these. I'm using that band I used for my bent knee calf raises for some hip thrusts. Man, this is some good tension right here. With the slant boards, I'm able to get more range of motion on that lowering, which is gonna get more muscle. I'm squeezing at the top. 1, 2, back down, add some weight, use a barbell, whatever. I really suggest using the slant boards here. I'm gonna get, man, just a good glute activation and hamstrings, more range of motion. And then I'm finishing off this circuit with some iso hold chops, using the Anchor here and this WhatsApp strap. Really been digging these What's That straps for core movement, for rotational movements, or in this case, anti-rotational chops. Hitting about 2 to 3 rounds of this circuit to finish off my isometric day, stage descending week 3 Omni Contraction Training. Let's go, baby. We're crushing it.